No matter how hard you're working, there's always time to call Mom. She wants to hear from you. Just so you know.
Yeah, I called Mom. I called Mom just before I came on the show.
It's not what
By
she
the
said.
way, she said I was her favorite.
She never said
Good
that.
news is she said you were her second favorite. Second favorite son. He is going to be fine. He's young, in good shape, strong. Not as strong as he thinks, but...
You know, I've seen you referred to a little bit recently as the love gov, and I'm wondering if that's bleeding into your demeanor at all, making you a little soft on the president, that you don't want to really criticize him because you need him, and now's not a time for fighting. But don't you have to balance that with calling him out if he's doing things that you don't think are great for the people of your state to be hearing and experiencing? Love gov?
I've always been a soft guy. I am the love gov. I'm a cool dude in a loose mood. You know that. I just say, let it go. Just go with the flow, baby. You know, you can't control anything,
never
so
said
don't
any
even
of those
try.
things.
Water off a duck's back.
It's the first time you've said
me.
any of those.
Yeah, I think I... Really? Yeah, wow.
Never said any of them.
Look, I've
known you my whole life.
All right. Well, that's your opinion. Yeah. Well, you should listen better. Listening works. Not always talking.
What?
What was the question? Oh, I remember the question.
You're soft on the president.
I am
Why?
in a situation... Yeah. Well, that's your characterization, first of all, right? So you don't state it as a question because you have a characterization in there that is a premise. I am working with the president. Gabish.
Yes, capisco. The Bernie Sanders is out. The word is
Well,
it
I am
because
thinking.
that,
I'm a thinking being. I'm thinking about a lot of
Yes.
things.
I bet.
Yeah.
Is that something that you're considering?
First of all, I'm glad to see you're feeling better. I can tell you're feeling better because
Time is precious.
your animation and yeah, I know.
Answer whenever you like.
On the ladder.
Even if your
That's what
party is
turns
jumping up
people
and
off.
down with
I'm going to be
signs
true
at a
to
digital
my
convention,
word.
And they call
can-
you and say, we need
Yeah,
you,
they can
love gov.
jump up and down. Yeah, LoveGov says, no way. I gave my word, and my word is good. I'm not your typical guy. Don't laugh. You're going to pay, Chris. One day you're going to be better. And then we'll have a discussion. But in the meantime...
And as I posted today very early before anybody else responded to the call that you put out, I'm staying home for my mother because I love her, and at her age, she's uniquely vulnerable to the virus. And that's why making the move out of the house that Christina and I made was 100% our own, and we did it early. Who are you staying home for? Because I'm staying home for my mom.
Yeah, the whole campaign is dedicated to my mother. And I said that first thing this morning when I posted my picture.
I
Stay at
didn't
home.
hear you say anything.
Who are you staying at home for? Yeah,
Right. Who
my
are you staying
mother.
home for?
My mother. My mother. I'm staying home for my mother.
Oh, you're staying at home for your mom, too. Isn't it weird, though, after I just said it?
No, I went first. I had my picture at my press conference saying I'm doing it for my mother. And yes, because it's a point that I want people to understand. If you don't want to stay home for
there's me with
yourself,
mom right now.
then, yeah, well, I had my picture this morning while you were still sleeping, and I showed it at my press conference. And she was
Literally,
my
the
mother
people who are
first,
saving
by the
our
way.
lives. That is true. That when you win, that point, 100%. You were born
Yes.
first.
Thank you.
And the healthcare workers are begging us to do this for them. And I love the idea of the campaign. So I'm shifting my answer. You can have it. You can have mom. Because that's, what the bigger person does. I'm going to stay at home for these two guys. Here's my new choice. I'm staying home for these guys. Put up the picture. That's what I'm queuing right now. Put up the picture. Yes. I'm staying home for these two guys in the front. You know why? Can you see the picture?
All right. No, I can't see it.
Can you? You can see it.
I can't see it.
So I'm staying.
No, I
staying
can't
home
see
for
it.
these two guys. Oh, you can see.
I can't see it. Yeah,
so
I
there's
can't see
you
it.
in one of your
Bye,
signature
Chris.
Huckapoo shirt. No. Don't you do
Yeah.
it. Put the microphone
Yes.
back on. Don't be like that. And don't hold it in your hand because the hand swallows up the whole
Take that
microphone.
picture
I can't
down.
get any sound out of it.
Take
Put it back up.
the picture down.
Put it back up. There he is. And here's why I'm doing it for these guys. Because this is the guy who helped me shape who I am today. Look how I was looking at him so lovingly back then. I know it looks like I'm just staring at his diamond-crusted belt buckle. but I'm not. I'm actually staring up at the young man who made me so proud as his brother back then in my Billy the Kids, and now. And just if you want to tell people, Huckapoo was your signature look back then. You've abandoned it. Why? Huckapoo.
There are no words. There are no words.
So facts.
That was not me.
Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle. Straight down the middle.
3 minutes is up. 3 minutes is up.
Governor, it is good to remind people
Yes, sir.
That they are just coming to love you now as much as I have my whole life. And it's because of your commitment to what you do for other people. It's what matters most to me about you.
Yeah.
And I love you very much. Thank you for coming on the show. Thank you for keeping my spirits up. And thank you for what you're doing for the state.
Oh, I'd like to say it was my pleasure, but it wasn't.
Why? Come on.
We'll talk later. Have a good show. Have a good show.
I thought this was a fruitful
Bye.
conversation. Governor, thank you. I'll talk to you soon.
Bye. Good. You look good. You sound good. I know that sometimes we joke. I'm not going to do that today. You know, rule 1 is never hit a brother when he's down, and you're literally in the basement. So I'm going to refrain from any rebuttal today. I
don't know, Andrew. I have to tell you, this is probably your best chance. Because when I'm healthy, you know what happens when we go toe-to-toe and I'm healthy. So really, if I were you, now's the time to strike.
Yeah, but see, that's...
You may get sick,
Yeah.
but I would come for it now. Once I'm healthy, I'm not going to forget all the jokes you made at my expense. I saw the picture you showed of me the other day.
No, look,
Raised my fever up my head.
no, look, first, I have no doubt that you would hit me when I'm down. That's the difference between us, and that is my point. That's not who I am. I hadn't made any jokes. It was not a joke. Some people misinterpreted what I said. I said that I was going to send you a book, because I know you're just walking around the basement there, that I was going to send you a book on a beginner's guide to striped bass fishing. But that's only because, you know, you normally fish for porgies, and it's totally different to fish for striped bass than porgies. I was never saying anything that was in any way offensive.
Well, I appreciate the book. I like to learn. I love to read. I love to fish with you. It's one of my favorite things to do. You're the only person I've ever known who fishes in all white, because you have no expectation of getting any kind of fish or any type of substance on you at any time when you fish, which has been great training for the virus. You have lived a sterilized existence pretty much the entire time I've known you.
Yes. I believe you can fish and still stay neat and clean. I'll tell you this.
I love these press conferences. I think you should have one every day.
Yes, I have been. I know you haven't noticed.
Oh.
Yes.
Sorry.
Yes, it's sort of like the way you have a show. Yes, I do a briefing. You have Cuomo prime time. I have Cuomo all the time. That's the difference. Yeah.
The hats are available, by the
Yes,
way.
it is a good-looking hat. And 1 hour a day. I work 23 hours a day. That's like the mathematical balance. But
You
anyway,
need you to. You have to mistake.
Yes.
That's your job.
that's my job. That's a
Because the kids won't come anywhere near me.
Yeah.
The dogs won't even come down the stairs.
Well, is
I had
that,
to trick the dog to come in to take a picture with it.
is that a
this
relationship
was-
issue, or is that like a canine instinct issue? I wasn't.
I'll enjoy watching this now that I know it's a regular thing. I'll watch it every day because I'm stuck in the basement.
Thank you. Thank you for saying such loving, supportive things.
If you need me, you know where I am.
Rule 1, never hit a brother when he's down, in the basement. Love you.
In the basement.
In the basement.
Love you.
Ciao.